me shake 1,000 hands
Mm.
and turn 1 to 2 people out of every 1,000 people into a traitor against their country. That's our job. So we're used to a lot of failure and a lot of handshakes. That's the nature of the beast. So that was the only thing I knew how to do. So that's what I started doing, shaking hands, hearing people tell me no. So that was the transition is I just started doing the one thing I knew how to do. And then before I knew it, we had, I mean, all intent for total transparency, brother, we lied and connived our way into a job we weren't qualified for. I
Mm.
found an executive. I shook his hand. We connected. I used every spy skill I had in the book to make him trust me and like me and shortcut his own process. And boom, all of a sudden, I was in an $80,000 a year job.
Wow.
I convinced him to hire my wife at the same pay rate. So we went from unemployed to a combined household income of $160,000, working for somebody else using spy skills. And that was when the light bulb clicked. That's when I was like, wait a second, wait a second. I just got a job. I don't belong. I don't deserve because I knew how to have a conversation with a guy.
Mm.
And then for the next 4 years in that corporate world, I wasn't like, I didn't know any, it was a programming, computer, and IT management job. I know nothing about any of those skills. But what I did is I used CIA skills over and over again. I learned, CIA taught me how to teach how to learn anything fast. So I applied that to IT. They taught me how to make people allies on my side so they became advocates for my success. I did that and then boom, promotions every year for 4 consecutive years. They taught me about fiscal management. They taught me about long-term and short-term operations. They taught me about how to manage people's egos. They taught me about how to communicate effectively up and down the chain. And before I knew it,
Mm.
I was at $125,000 a year with a 20%